A guy that might have a little influence over this election and definitely has had some influence over previous elections is Mark Zuckerberg. And it sounds like he's becoming a libertarian. Check this out from the leading report. Mark Zuckerberg is reportedly now aligned with libertarian ideology and has hired a Republican strategist to repair his relationship with right-wing media operatives after years of censorship. Mike, because you said you're the cynic here, or at least at the moment are the cynic, I'm a little cynical about this. The guy who put Zuckerbucks in and has been helping Democrats for years, now he's going through his libertarian phase. What's going on here?
Yeah, that's a hell of a pivot, right? I'd say it's like you're saying the Exxon Valdez can turn on a dime. So I agree with you. I'm cynical. I was cynical when I started reading about this, and hey, God bless. And I think it's wonderful because, that is theoretically human capacity to be able to change your mind based on, changing circumstances. So maybe it is true, right? But I think we need to see a little bit more in terms of action and put a little time there before we start to imagine somehow that he's crossed over the bridge.
Tom, I always thought there was something strange about all these kind of tech silicon billionaire types, being these woke leftists, when in essence, people that want to build businesses generally are more libertarian in nature. They want lower taxes, they want less regulation, they want as much freedom to do things. So maybe he just got caught up in that and is coming around. I'm trying to give him some credit here, maybe.
It's tough. I think some of this has to do with their age and where they came up at a time where it really was culturally all about reaching out, connecting, bringing people together. If you can take him seriously, he saw a business opportunity in connecting the world. Even just saying that out loud enough to rally your team, it's going to start to seep into your own psyche. And so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he is a very aggressive business guy, obviously, who's going to walk a fine line, but that he really does want to try to connect people and do something that helps and is big business. Now, what I find interesting is that in his retelling, a lot of this is about not liking the pressure that's being put on the government, that he realizes both groups of people are, both the left and the right, are anti-technology. And so he just feels a little bit spurned, like I have done something that my constituents, the people that use my products, are furious about in terms of me suppressing free speech. It also doesn't align with who I am as a person. And so now I'm going to back out of this. I don't think you have to believe him any more altruistic, but just in terms of a read on the situation and showing the kind of manipulation that's been going on and him taking a stance and saying, I'm not going to be doing this anymore. I don't think he's yet in Musk's league of taking bullets for that stance. But to Mike's point, let's wait.
Right. We have to be somewhat leery. I mean, this is a guy that absolutely was working with the government during last election. He admitted it as it relates to Hunter laptop and COVID and a bunch more.